Hi guys, it's Finn, or FinStuff1908, and I'm here today bringing you my True Draco deck profile. Two things I want to note before I show you. One, not all my cards for the profile have come yet. I've ordered them all off eBay, and I'm just waiting for them to come. They've just taken ages to get to my house. So yeah, that's one. Two, it's my deck, so don't really hate on it. You can tell me how to improve it, and where faults are. Just don't say shit because it's not half bad. I mean, I've done better than I've ever done with this deck, and I really like it. Yes, it requires no skill, but hey, it's fun to play. Anyway, let's get straight into the video. Let's go ahead and start. So first off, we play the single copy of Dynamite Knight, the True Draco fighter. Dynamite is really strong. I really like Dynamite. He brings out Apocalypse, and Apocalypse, in my opinion, is broken card. Destruction of the monster effects, the half knee attack, and being able to summon on your opponent's turn, it makes you feel like you're playing Orcust. I never played Orcust before, don't quote me on that, but yeah, it's really good in my opinion, and it's the first card on the list. Next is Ignis, the True Draco warrior. You play 3. Ignis is a really strong card. It's one of the more consistent cards in the deck because it spams out your spells, are probably your most consistent cards in the deck. But this being able to spam out your True Draco spells, getting your draws in off the heritage and your disciples, very good, very well done. And next card, and yeah, Ignis, very good card. Next two cards are Majesty Maiden. You only play 2. 3 seems like too consistent. You don't really need 3. If you open a hand of Majesty Maiden, it's kind of a brick. But if you open like 2 Majesty Maidens and a diagram, you can destroy one of them and get your search off. But in all honesty, 2 Maidens is fine. 3 is more than needed. You don't really need 3. You definitely need more than 1 though, because it's not a one-off. But like I said, 3 is too much. 2 is the perfect level of consistency in my opinion. Next, I'm not too sure about this card, not in terms of effect or anything, but in terms of how much to play, and that's Free Border. Respect the Border, beautiful card for this deck. However, you do not use it when you know you're going to be going second. If you know you're definitely for a fact to go first, or you got the second game loss or the first game loss, you use Border, but of course using it in main deck. So if you know you're going second, you just side it out. But in all fairness, Border is an amazing card for this deck. It really helps them out. What I was worried about is the whole how many you play. People say play 2. It's a lot more consistent, but I play 3 because diagram is so broken that you'll be able to pop off all of them, and I use all 3 of them. I've been indoors where I've used all 3 Inspector Border. So yeah, really good card in my opinion. Very good for the deck. Next, like I said, I haven't got all the. This hasn't come through the post. I'm not poor. I can afford this. I did buy it. I just haven't been able to receive them from the person yet. They haven't posted it. So yeah, free diagram, beautiful card. It's just so good. Like, it's just a recovery. You just need 1 diagram. Actually, no, that's a lie. You can't live on 1 diagram. It's probably the second most consistent card in this deck. Being able to 1, protect your True Dracos, 2, boost your True Dracos, and 3, being able to search any True King or True Draco card from your deck to your hand. So and by destroying 1 card, and destruction effects are beautiful in this game. Diagram, amazing card. Next, free heritage, of course. Oh yeah, that's another point. Don't judge me for having low rarity stuff. It's low rarity because I'm not spending £5 for each. So yeah, I'm only spending like 4 for this playset. So yeah, heritage, amazing card. If you open heritage, there's a very high chance you're gonna get your extra draw, mate. Even after the desires, you're gonna get your extra draw, and heritage is just a beautiful card. Being able to, of course. All True Draco spells do this. No, sorry. This one and Disciples both do this. Being able to tribute summon over spell and traps as an additional tribute summon. So there's a normal summon of Border, then maybe a Diamond Knight or an Ignis or a Maiden. Very nice card. Being able to draw for each type. So monster, spell, and trap of Draco being sent. It's really nice. And yeah, all round, very nice card. Very consistent. And the spell and trap destruction is amazing on this card. Next. 3 Disciples. amazing card. All the cards in this deck I just love. They're very nice. There are a few, like I said, there are a few that are probably going to be worse than others, but very nice. This Disciple's a very good card. I usually use it as my tribute because I just send them to graveyard, and then later, like, I'll use Diagram or Ignis just to get them back, so I can shuffle back maybe 2 or 1 Disciples that's already in my graveyard. But all in all, Disciples, very nice card. I really like the artwork on it with all the Draco warriors. So yeah, I'm big fan of Disciples. And yeah, next card. Cards. Free Card Demise. I love Card Demise. It's a very, very nice card. It's just, this is the most consistent card in this deck. If you draw on 2 cards, okay, let's say your whole hand is nothing. You've got no cards left in hand. Your opponent's set up his or her whole board, and you've got nothing in hand on field or anything. Demise saves days. It is probably the top tier card in this deck. It's just what, draw 3 if they don't ash it, of course, and like you can probably come back in the game if you pull anything like a 1-off, like a skill drain or anything like that. Amazing card. You pull Diagram from this and you automatically win, as long as you've got a continuous spell trap in hand or a monster. So yeah, you automatically win with Demise. Demise is a great card. Next, free Pot of Duality. I'm playing. I know a lot of people. A lot of noobs say this, and I know a lot of people say Desires is better than Duality, but in my opinion, 3 Duality is better than 2 Desires, 1 Duality. I love Duality. It's such a good card. Instead of having to instead of deck 9, instead of having to like banish 9, I can and draw 2 cards at random. I can look at the top 3 cards in my deck and add 1 to my hand. It's a better Savage Foxy for this deck. So yeah, Duality. I like the card. Not the best card in the world. I mean, I'm not special summoning, so honestly, it's just an add 1. So yeah, it's neutral. It's not +1 sadly or anything like that. But in all fairness, it's a great card. Next is 1 Terraforming. You got to be able to search that field spell. The more consistent it is, the better. No Metaverse though, because it's not great. It's not consistent enough. Next, 3 Call by the Graves. Call by the Grave, really nice, strong card. It's not the best card in this deck. It's like maybe one of the lowest in terms of the best card, in terms of one of the better cards. It's only there to allow stuff like Pot of Desires, or maybe the 1-off of maybe like the the Card of Demise, and maybe the Diagram. But it's normally your side out target, depending on the situation you're in. But yeah, all in all, Call by the Grave, very nice. That's probably one of the cards people can tell me to take out. Next, 3 Apocalypse. Apocalypse, oh my god, probably my 4th, 3rd maybe favorite card in this deck. It's such a good card. Monster Destruction is broken. It's recyclable from Disciples, of course, so you can always get it out. And Diamond Knight's really easy to bring it out. It halves attack and defends of all cards in field, and it's permanent, so that's broken. It's just an overall great card. It's also opponent's turn and special summon, and I know True King return can do half the stuff. Apocalypse is at 3, returns at 1. Apocalypse is more consistent. I don't know why they put return at 1. Apocalypse is literally another return, but better in my opinion. Anyway, yeah, True King Apocalypse, gotta be one of my favourite cards in this deck. Anyway, yeah, next card is True King's Return. Like I said, True King's Return is basically another Apocalypse to me. Sad thing is it's at 1. It's normally my card that I use if I'm going second to tribute over, so I can get 1 destruction on field. However, it is very good in terms of protection. Of course, being able to resummon your True Draco from graveyard to protect yourself. Very nice. Problem is, you wouldn't use it on your turn because of Demise or Pot of Duality. But in all fairness, very nice card. Its destruction effect is nice, of course. Its tribute effect is nice. The only sad thing about it, of course, is its special effect. It's not bad, like I said, but it's alright. And plus, it's only at 1, so it's not as good as Apocalypse, in my personal opinion. 3 Monarch's Erupt. Okay, this is probably my 3rd favorite card in the deck. Monarch's Erupt is so good. It's just okay. I control any True Draco monster.
That's fine. I'll just activate Martial Up to negate any of the card in the field. Oh, okay. To be honest, what other deck is using Tribute Summon monsters? That's right. Pretty much nothing. Like, I had a friend talk to me the other day. You know who you are. I'm not going to call out your name though, because bully. Anyway, he's not a bully. You would get bullied for this. But you told me that Colossus is a tribute summon. It's not. It's a special summon. And so, just a funny little thing right there. But anyway, March Erupt, great card. I can't see anything wrong with this. I don't know why you're not playing this for free. This used to be a quid. That's all I'm saying. This card right here used to be a quid. It's not anymore. That's how good it came. And I wish I sold it for more. Next, free. Their community ones. Their community one, it's useful in this deck. One, it's a trap. Nah, I'm joking. Alright, it's useful in the deck for one reason. It stops all combo decks. Well, majority of combo decks. Because let's just say they want to build a huge board up, blah 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 blah. Borrow Sword, Thunder Dragon, Titan. I don't know. It's whatever they're playing. Orcus, all machines. Well, Strikers play it actually. That's a pretty bad example. Dinos. I don't know. Anything that's kind of using combos, bar Strikers. Deck can be on counters, and it's very good. You can play it in this deck because you have two different types, being machine, which is Inspector Border, and the True Dracos, which are all worms. In all fairness, though, deck community one, and if it ever comes to be a bother, and you want to OTK your opponent, because you can OTK your opponent with this deck, it's very good in my opinion. Or get have 4 months on field with Dracos, because the additional tribute summons are amazing in this deck. Then it's just a broken card. It can be destroyed if it needs to be, and if it needs to go from Diagram. That's why Diagram's a great card. And so yeah, all in all, deck community one, amazing card. Next, my second favorite card in this deck probably, Skill Drain. My first favorite being Diamond Knight. It's just so consistent and so powerful. I should have said that earlier, to be honest. Yeah, Skill Drain. Skill Drain is probably my second favorite card in this deck. Being the fact that, like, let's just say the game right now is very reliant on combos, and something else I'll tell you in a minute about. So Skill Drain, just like, yo, are you about to go for a combo? And I went first. No, let's just use Skill Drain real quick by paying only 1,000 life points and completely stopping that. No on-field effects whatsoever. It affects my field. I don't give a shit. I've set up my field, and I can make my field without the use of monster effects. It's broken. Like, this and Diagram probably have to be the best setup in the game. Anyway, yeah, Skill Drain, broke card, amazing card. Please unban it, and please, well, not unban it, please like put it at least semi-limited. Thank you, bye. Next card, Soul Drain. Like I said, same with the Diagrams. It just hasn't come in the post yet, so please don't judge me. Soul Drain, great card in my opinion. The game is so graveyard reliant right now that it needs a card like Soul Drain to counteract graveyard decks, so like Orcus. What else? Thunder Dragon. Well, they're kind of banished. Actually, no, it does stop banished. Yeah, so it's both graveyard and banished. So yeah, Thunder Dragons, Strikers. It stops Strikers. A lot of the top decks right now, it stops. Pendulums, I think it stops them. I'm not too sure. I don't actually know it doesn't. That's what Skill Drain's for. Yeah, but you get the point. It's a great card. I'd highly recommend it. Now we're moving on to the side deck. First, it's free Gamma Seal. This is a very heavy and reliable going second card. Everyone knows what Gamma Seal does. It's the weakest kaiju, so it's the best kaiju. Ha ha. Anyway, this has worked out for me so well in so many doors. There's a better card after this I'll show you in a minute, which is just blows my mind how good the card is. And so yeah, all fairness, this kaiju very helpful for getting over big beaters or like Colossus if they've summoned one. But you get the point. It's very good, very reliable for a going second card. Oh, actually, that's the point. Yeah, you'd only play it if you're going second, of course, if you know you're going to go second. Next, free Dark Ruler No More. Very, 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 very good card. It is probably my favourite side deck card in the game right now. it's so strong in stopping. Like, let's say your opponent just made like the okay, let's just go with the Danger Fun Dragon combo. So they set up their board of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Great board, nice board. Dark Rune no more. Oh, they want to negate it. Sorry, you can't respond to it. Oh my god, basically just obliterates their board by negating all of their monster effects, because they're all monsters. I mean, it works for Orcas, works for Fun Dragons, works for Danger Fun Dragons, works for anything that uses monsters. So that's great, and it can't respond to it. It's a beautiful side deck card. I don't know why more people don't play this card. Or if they do, then don't quote me on that. Next, Free Rivalry of Warlord. I've used this card once, and I failed with this card by using it. Because I'm an idiot. When siding in this card, you side out your, because let's say you're going to go second, or it's the final game, and your opponent's playing a deck, which is a combo deck which is using more than one type. You want to use Rivalry. Rivalry is a great card, and you side out your Inspector Borders, of course. But in all fairness, Rivalry, like I said, great card. I used it wrong. I used it going against what was it going against? Buster Bladers, but they were using all dragons, and I wasn't paying attention at all. And this was in an OTS. Yeah, but in all fairness, I used it. I flipped it, and I was just like, oh wait, shit. All your cards are dragons. Oh no, I didn't flip it. No, I had it in my hand, and I was just like, oh shit, all your cards are dragons. He was like, yeah, yeah. I was like, ah. And then the judge came over, and he was just like, he was just stared at me like, what have you done? I didn't do anything wrong. I just sided. I just made a bad side. But in all fairness, it was experience and half. So I've learned from it now. But like I said, I've used it wrong, and it's the only time I've ever used it. So what's that say about me? It says I'm a bad duelist, or this is a bad side deck card. I don't believe it is. I think it's a very nice side deck card. It's my least played side deck card, but in all fairness, it's a very nice one. So yeah. Next, I'll tell you about the OTS in a minute. Free white tap. White tap is a amazing card. I am horrified of the build that my friend played with Fun Dragons. He played what's it called? Oh, what's the card called? Eradicator Epidemic Virus, and White Tap being able to that was my knee. Ow. White Tap being able to stop that is very nice. White Tap being able to stop any trap reliant deck is great in my opinion. I just like the card White Tap. It's very heavy on negates, and yeah, it's like one of the only spell and trap negations I have in all of this. The rest is just destruction. But White Tap, like I said, I'd highly recommend it in quite a few side decks, because it's no requirements or no cost. It just requires your opponent to activate a trap card. Finally, my final card of this deck list is 3-Dimensional Barrier. Master Rule 5 is coming, and this is going to be a very nice card to have. I have a secret rarity of this version, and I'm holding on to it until Master Rule 5. That's probably going to go up by a bit. This card is probably going to go up by a bit, because it's a great card to. I think it's a great card to use for going first, if you know you're going to go first, and you know your opponent is playing anything but links. And in all fairness, Dimensional Barrier, in my opinion, great card. And if you don't play it, that's your personal opinion, but I think you're missing out. It's not the best card in the world, and but it does help stop your opponent from going into, like, I don't know, if it's Orcas. I mean, there's ways to get around it, and I've been proven by that. You know who you are, and so yeah, by going into links instead of the XYZ, because I use this against Orcas to hit to call XYZs to hit Dingarissi, so they consume Dingarissi that turn. They just went into links. So yeah, it's bad against that kind of stuff, but it's great against Rogue, and it's going to be great in the new Master Rule 5. So yeah, nothing else really. That is my that's my deck profile. So yeah, if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe and comment down below, and I will catch you all there. Thank you, and bye bye.